Hey guys, it's Joe here, and I am here with today's card pull. So we have card A, card B, and card C. So just take a minute, as always, take a breath and allow your body, your intuition to guide you in choosing A, B, or C. And then we're going to go ahead with messages. So here is, and we're just going to call in. We're going to just channel messages today. I love this. They have been very prominent lately. Sam. So the information is coming from today. I feel very strongly it's from a collective that I call Sam. It's an angelic collective of a group of beings, a group of energy that will give us insight and some messages today. Okay, so we're going with card A. So here's card A. Ooh, I like this. Sorry, the glare. The search. Hmm. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. That doesn't feel like it. So we're just going to let the messages come. The search. Hmm. Hmm. Yes, dear ones. Hello, hello. We can tell from the card that you are feeling naked, feeling vulnerable, feeling left out in the cold. And this is why you are searching for answers, for instructions. Most of you are searching for the why. Why is this all happening, occurring? Why does it feel so vulnerable? Why does it feel like we are out in the elements? And we want to invite you to refine your search. It is not that you are left alone. We are all here, always have been, always will be, and we are guiding you in this search. For we want to tell you that all the muck must be stirred up for it to be healed. For if you continue to hide the denser energy occurring on your planet, then it will just stay there and fester and get, well, disgusting. So we want to stir up the mud, allow it to be sifted and sorted and healed and forgiven and all of the wonderful things. It is not that you are alone or vulnerable. You are at your strongest in this moment. Now is the time for choice. So as you search, refine your search. Search within. What am I? Who am I? What do I desire? What would I like to contribute? And all the expressions of those. The search is not for something outside yourself, for a fix or a somebody to swoop in like a superhero and do everything, but rather it is about illuminating each individual on the planet for the highest good of all. For each of you in your search, become, remember, come home to that you are the light. There is nothing outside of you, but rather all are connected like a beautiful string of Christmas lights, each one lighting up the room as a whole. You are not separate, dear ones. You are together. We are here with you in your search. It is time for remembering. And without the desire to search for something, you would not be looking to remember. You would go along complacently in your life and live in the humanness of it all, which is wonderful and perfect in itself. There is nothing wrong with that. But if you are here, then you are searching. You are looking for something. And the something you are searching for is you. And yes, we understand that this sounds a little cliche. However, it is the truth. You are invited at this time to remember more of who you are. It is that spark of searching, that spark of desire to know that has brought you thus far and will continue to bring you further and further and further away from the chaos and confusion and closer to who you truly are. A light, dear one, a light. Oh, that's kind of cool. Literally, they actually showed me, they said Christmas lights, I think, but what they showed, what I saw was like, you know how those like really cool, I think they call them Edison bulbs that are like on outside patios, strung around. And it was like, oh, when you turn on, it was very dark and there were a whole bunch of people like what you would think for an afternoon barbecue or something, but it was nighttime. So I guess a nighttime barbecue. And then all of a sudden, all the lights above turned on, and suddenly there was like, oh, now we can see, now we can enjoy, now we can all of that. So, yeah, that was really cool. Actually, I like that. Okay, so now we're going to go to card B. Card B. Strengthen your gifts. Strengthen your gifts. Ooh. Mm. This has been much of a topic of conversation with this one lately about strengthening gifts, about owning your gifts, for they are already strong and you simply need to dust them off and use them in order for them to be stronger, to be more comfortable in the use of them and the expression of them. For your gifts are never not strong. They are never weak. Your gifts are amazing. Yes, and they feel amazing when you use them. It is only when you have forgotten who you are that you think that you need something else to call in, to create in order to strengthen your gifts. But now on this planet, there are so many, so many, so many gifts coming to light, being dusted off and pulled out of the attic to be put into use. Yes. So it is not so much that you must do something in order to strengthen your gifts, but rather simply dust them off and practice the use of them. And we are discussing gifts that align with who you truly are. Perhaps it is your intuition, it is your healing ability, it is your telepathy, it is your psychometry, it is aligning with the planets. Perhaps it is numbers. Perhaps it is sacred geometry. Perhaps it is simply loving your neighbor. Perhaps it is your greatest strength for so many of you is empathy, to be able to understand or see the perspective of another. Yes, it is the expression of all these gifts that is lighting up the planet, that is expressing love, contribution. Yes, so your gifts are within you already and simply need a dusting off and a practice of use. You are just out of tune. It is as if you come to the piano after many years of not playing, and you remember slowly, slowly, your fingers remember, your muscles remember, and soon you can play from, oh, chopsticks to Beethoven. Yes, it is simply the memory, the remembering, the muscle memory that is within you to use your gifts. They are there. They have always been there. They have gone nowhere. It is simply the dusting off and the practice of use. And we guarantee that you will find these gifts joyful. Yes, they will bring joy to you and to others and light to the planet. I feel a theme. Light, 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 light. Okay. I love it. Okay, now we are on card C. Oh, this is from the Good Tarot. I think that's what yeah, the Good Tarot. Um Chariot. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. The horses. Isn't that pretty? So if you card C, this is card C. Yes, dear one, as you can see in the picture, it is time to be carried forward. But the time of choice is also upon you. So we want to make you aware. Yes, yes. We want to put before you the choices. clearly so that you may know that you are choosing. At no point are you being taken for a ride somewhere that you do not choose to go. So the choice is yours. Fear, density, stuckness, or the choice of love, high vibes, and moving forward, expanding. Both will carry you across a road that is sometimes bumpy and sometimes smooth. It is your choice which chariot you get into. Do not think that on either path you must walk alone or must walk the whole way, for you will be carried forth along with the momentum of others going in the same direction. You may all board the chariot of your choice. Choose wisely, dear ones, for once you gain momentum, it is difficult to switch directions. You must wait for the bus stop, yes, to change from one chariot to another. Allow momentum to move you in the direction you wish, and notice quickly when you are moving in a direction that does not feel as light and loving. The simple noticing of and re-choosing before momentum has swept you away will shift you quickly. It is when you spend days, weeks, months, even years heading in one direction that it does become more, as you would say, difficult to shift. However, it is always possible to shift from one direction to another. And know this and recognize this for others in your life, for even if they have been heading in one direction of fear and pain and hostility, that they may in any moment have a glimpse of what else is possible. And they may get off and choose another direction. You have chosen the path of love and joy and light. And know that in every moment you are an example for those heading in the opposite direction. It is not your job to pull them off their chariot, but rather to be an example and show what else is possible. Again, choosing is up to you. Oh, there we go. I never would have got that out of that card. I tell you, I never know what's going to come out of my mouth. I love it. Okay, guys, that was your card pull for today. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you all soon. Mwah.